Hi folks, Sega Genesis Nerd here, back, ready to do part 2 of this video. The first game I'm going to do, Sonic and Knuckles. This game is actually really unique because you can play as Sonic or Knuckles, but also it has this new, at the time, lock-on feature, which basically if you locked on Sonic 2, you could play as Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I thought was pretty cool. And if you put just any other original cartridge on, it would just give you to this no way screen, and then you'd be able to play like these bonus stages or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into Sonic and Knuckles. I'm sorry, and then after that, I'm gonna do Sonic Spinball, which is basically Sonic the Hedgehog pinball. And then after that, Sonic 3D Blast. So this one's going to be a 3-game video, part 2 of the Sonic series. Basically, first time I'm doing 3 games in one half of a video, so bear with me on it. Anyway, let's get started. Alrighty, here we go. There, that's much better. Yeah, sorry about the last video. I'm still messing with this camcorder, but it looks like the brightness is going to be good on this video. So once again, sorry about the first half of the video. Alrighty, and of course it froze. My machine's been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let's try it again. So yeah, it's basically like the second part of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I guess you could say. Oh, this is the this is the game. Okay. This is the special stage. I never showed you it in Sonic 3 because I didn't get up to it, but this is the special stage that's in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. It's pretty cool. All you gotta do is grab all of the blue ones and don't touch any of the red ones. It's a little bit harder, but there's tricks to it. Because after a while he gets like faster and it's weird. Might have to use that jumper. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's 4 more somewhere. There they are. There we go. Got it. That's the first Chaos Emerald to get. Alright. I'm glad my camcorder is filming this a lot better than the first video. Yeah, I had the brightness cranked on it. I'm sorry about that again. Alright. That was cool. There goes all my fucking rings. Man, I used to be so good at Sonic the Hedgehog, now I suck at it. Okay. Real quickly, I'm going to show you why this game's so cool. Right, okay, the intro. Play as Knuckles. Knuckles' side of the story. He's just peaceful, then all of a sudden a bomb drops. And it's in the unmasked figure. He doesn't know who it is, but we all know it as Dr. Robotnik, of course. He doesn't know that. And that's why they end up being, like, pals, allies in the later games. And the first Knuckles-only game was Knuckles Chaotix, which is pretty cool. It was originally supposed to be like a Sonic game that was supposed to be on the Genesis, so you could play it like as a beta. It's called Sonic Crackers. Somebody like, I don't know, somebody like posted online so you can use it like as an emulator and whatnot. And it was basically, it was Knuckles Chaotix, but instead of playing as Knuckles, you played only as Sonic. It was different. It was just slightly, there was like hardly any enemies in that ROM. So. But yeah, it's essentially the same game, but you're playing as Knuckles, and you're trying to get Knuckles' side of the story that was not told in Sonic 3. I guess what I read was that Sonic 3 was supposed to be like Sonic and Knuckles was supposed to be Sonic 3. Like it was 2 games in one, but they just released the other half later as Sonic and Knuckles, which was a pretty good idea. Yeah, that's Sonic and Knuckles. Okay. I guess. Nah, I'll show it some other time. The lock-on feature. All right, Sonic Spinball right now. which is basically Sonic Pinball. There's nothing really much to it. It's really weird to play, too. You basically control him. And this is pretty much the extent of the game right here. This is it. It wasn't what... In my opinion, it was probably one of the weakest Sonic games. I didn't really care for it that much. I mean, it's cool if you like pinball, but that's all it is. It's Sonic and pinball. Sonic's Spinball. But the only thing that's different... But yeah, that's Sonic's Pinball. I'm not really going to get into depth with it, because I never really played it that much. I just happened to own it to add to my collection, but that's Sonic's Spinball. Never really cared for it that much. And then Sonic 3D Blast came out, and I actually liked this game a lot. It's different. They tried to go for a more... Huh. It didn't register it for some reason. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to clean it. It's really dumb. It was really dirty. I just did a quick clean. I didn't do a professional clean like I do on normal. But yeah, look at those graphics. Yeah. Look at those high-def 3D graphics right there. Sonic 3D Blast. Now this game was released on the Sega Genesis and the Sega Saturn. I prefer the Sega Genesis version because obviously I'm a Genesis person and a Genesis nerd. But this is basically the outline of it. It's overhead view instead of like a side-scroller. But it's same old Sonic. But this time you got to capture 6 of the Flicky Birds. I don't know their all names. Basically they're trapped as like meanies, I guess you can call them. So you just collect them. Yeah, for a long time I never had this game in my collection. And one day I found it at a local old video game store. They were getting rid of all their old stuff and it was in a pile. So I bought it. I think it was like 3 for $10 or something like that. So I bought this game along with Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master, and I think Vector Man. Which reminds me, I gotta do a Vector Man series. I already did the Vector Man series, never mind. And then you go to this ring and you basically dump off the birds. Just like that. It's a real fun, easy game. A lot of people didn't like it because it's a little different. I liked it. I thought it was kind of neat. But you could tell this was like the start of the where they were trying to change all the Sonic games. Gotcha. Drop them off. There you go. That ring goes away. Then you go down here. Then you go to the second part over here. And you gotta capture another 6 of them. I just lost my shield. So much for having that shield. Okay. I got 3 of them already. There it is. There's the other 2. There's 1. Gotcha. There's a spike. There you are. Gotcha. And that's Sonic 3D Blast, pretty much. Each level's like that. Alright. Glad I got it working, though. I was afraid there for a second, though. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get it to work. Okay. Well, that's pretty much all the main Sonic games. I mean, there's only really like 2 more that I could review later on, which is Sonic CD and then Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but that's more of a spin-off. That isn't really part of the main series like these ones are. Now, Sonic Spinball is kind of a spin-off too, I guess you could say, because it's just pinball. But yeah, I'm done with the Sonic series. That's all the Sonic games that were released on the Genesis that I own. This is Sega Genesis Nerd saying subscribe, give me some comments, feedback, and thank you for watching.